But with this new setup, you can just do this, and 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 this. Hello all, Lizlodude back with episode 13 of Nostalgia. And let's see, today we're going to just kind of do some updates on industrial craft stuff. And yeah, I don't know what else. Yeah. Industrial craft. So, first off, can start with a pretty useful item, which I crafted. No, I didn't. Which is a jetpack. If I can actually figure out how to craft a battery. That. Let's see if I can randomly guess how you craft one of these. It's not that. Yeah, I don't know. That didn't require 4. Oh well. I've got an extra. That. Yeah, bat box. And then we need actually a couple of advanced circuits, of which we need some rubber. Which I can now get by doing this. That. Oh, actually, no, there you go. I can go there. There we go. And a nice, relatively overclocked extractor. Yay, rubber. I just love watching this thing. I know this is not the most efficient way to do it by any means. It'd be way more efficient to just route this straight into the output rather than putting it back through the main sorter, but hey, it's fun to watch. Frankly, that's one of my favorite things about Red Power. You can actually sit and watch everything go through. Guess we should get back to crafting. And then you need to make an electronic circuit. What? You know what this is saying? I just don't care. I legit have no clue what is going on right now. I have no clue. Help. Well, that was nice. Yeah. Not exactly sure what just happened there. I'll fix that later. Yeah. Anyways, let's see, that one in there, that one in there, that was there, that was there, that was there, that was there, that's not needed, that was there, that was there, that was there, that one too, yeah, that. Let's see, food goes there, don't need that. Weapon, you, don't need you can go in here or something. What? No. Stop that. You go in there, you go in there. Okay. Let's try that again. As I was saying, make some electronic circuits after you make some wire. Like so. Probably 2 is fine. And then make them into advanced circuits. Let's see if I can actually get this recipe this time. Hey, I got it. And then you do this, that, and that. And you have an electric jetpack. And then you can go and charge that up. With the 20% filled thing. Eventually. I just really don't feel like doing cuts today. Deal with it. Come on. Charge faster. I need to get a higher level one because that really shouldn't take that long. Then I can trade this off and actually go ahead and just... That's not where I wanted to put that. No. Right there. Throw that in there. And And now, whee! Jetpack! Unfortunately, you will fall, so make sure that you can catch yourself before you fall. Ow. Oh, ow. Ow. Yeah, it would be nice if it didn't actually activate until you started jumping more than just jumping. So it's really hard to jump without actually activating it. But jetpacks are so fun. It's almost more fun to play without the hover mode activated, just so that you can have the fun of trying to balance yourself. Hi. Whee! Hello. Let's see. Anything else? Anyone else dare? You do kind of have some trouble going forward. It's not very fast. It's not flight. The Swiftwolf Gale ring is still much better for flight. But this is a nice early game, non-super in-game EE3 item. Equipment exchange. I'm so used to calling it EE3 now, even though it's not actually EE3. You can, though, actually sprint while using it, even though it doesn't really make any difference at all. There you go. And I didn't use too much. You definitely want to watch it, especially if you're using it in the nether or something, because it will die. And then you'll be very sad as you plummet to your death into lava. Which is it pick? So pick that one. Or not. Alright, because I set them to equal priority and they can pick a long time ago. I love coming back and just remembering, oh right, I did that a year and a half ago. I was smart back then. Back to crafting other things. Also makes it easier to get places, like this random cactus farm that I totally didn't make off stream. Also, I believe, I'm not sure what, good gosh no, oh dear. Crap! Let's change that to not be the toggle machine gun arrow button. I'm gonna pick all these up now. Yep, that was set to the same key as the machine gun fire. That's a lot of arrows. As I was saying, if you press the mode switch key, which in my case is set to X, I think it's normally set to either M or H, or maybe Q, or maybe I have no clue what it's set to. I changed my configs too much. But if you push that while actually flying, then you can enable hover mode, which means you do this and microstutter all over the place. You also climb really slowly. But it makes a really cool sound. Also means that you can actually jump a bit better without jumping like way high into the air. Or you might like jumping way high into the air, in which case, don't use hover mode. I personally like to use it when you want to not die, but it's more fun to not use it. Like, in this case, it's useful, because you can really easily stay in one place. Also, yay! Sand. Sand. Dang it. Sand. I have a tool. There you go. Except for that. You too. And you. And you. And also you. Okay. The laws of nope, not yet. Okay, the laws of gravity have been restored. Collect all the random sand. Awesome. And collect the cactus, which I actually came out to here. Poof! Ow, ow. Yay, cactus. Yep. That's a lot of arrows. That's a whole lot of arrows. There you go. All better. It can also be used to get up ladders exceedingly fast. That was on topic. Next, let's make a mining laser, because mining lasers are awesome. So you need 2 energy crystals, which you need more redstone for. Which is just redstone around a diamond, as we already saw. You need 2 of those. And you need some redstone, got that. Advanced circuit, already got that. And then you need 4 advanced alloy, which is a mixed metal ingot, which is refined iron, bronze, and tin. Which, we don't really have enough refined iron for that, so let's get that. We've got a little bit of bronze, let's see, we need... How many will that make? That'll make 4, that'll make 5. Not quite enough. And we need some copper. There you go. And what was the other one? Just in. There you go. And then you can come and grind this up. Eventually. You need to grind up the 10. Where are the overclockers? There's the overclockers. At some point I'll just make more overclockers. There you go. And grind up the copper. Done. And then actually you can go and just do that. Craft it together. Make bronze. That did not make as much as I thought it would. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I guess I need a little more. Okay. There you go. You go get the actual refined iron. There you go. And then you make that. And then you make that. And then you make that. And then you get mixed metal ingots. And then you smelt the mixed metal ingots in the insanely fast furnace that won't smelt. You actually put it in the compressor, which is the thing it's supposed to go in. Yep. 3, 4. And then you got that. So then you come back down here. After throwing these in here or something. And I don't know, these can go in here. And then you got that. So we need that. They don't need to be charged. And you get a mining laser, which you should be super careful with and never use anywhere near anything you want to preserve, because it'll probably unpreserve it very quickly and violently. So put that in there, and it will charge up eventually. It charges quicker. There you go, all charged up. And then let's just run down and demonstrate why this is both awesome and not something you should ever carry near anything valuable. Which is because, let's just demonstrate over here, because why not? So the first mode, I don't actually know which one it's in right now, probably long shot. Yep, so there's long shot. Yep. Then there is, you hold the mode switch key and right click. Low focus, which is short range, pretty much one block. One thing to keep in mind is that this will actually have a very small chance of destroying the block, so if you're super picky, you might want to be careful using it to like destroy diamonds or something like that that's actually valuable. See if you can see it happen. Got it. Maybe one got destroyed there. Yeah. It's super uncommon. It's still a very viable method of mining, and the speed definitely offsets that, but is a thing to keep in mind. You also have long range, which is, I don't know, long range. Pew! Yeah, look, there's lava. Awesome. Let's not go down there. And you also have horizontal, which will basically just lock it into a plane. Actually, it won't lock it in. Yeah. So even if I aim down here, it'll still shoot horizontally. So that's basically the standard mode, but locked into a horizontal plane. So it can't... Oh, look, there's gold there. I want that gold. So here, if I do this, it'll shoot down here only, instead of going down and following the actual line of sight. It does glitch if you try and do that. Hey, look, diamonds. Awesome. And then you also have superheat, which, let's see, is there any iron down here? Nah, this will work. Which is basically just furnace. Really not a good idea, since if you have a mining laser, you probably have a macerator, and no point in just completely wasting one of each. Then you have scatter, which... poof, test world. And this is scatter. I honestly see no reason you'd really want to do that, other than just liking to obliterate things. It's fun to play with. It's really fun to play with. But the sheer amount of junk that you get is crazy. Yeah. I can't even pick this up. Oh, and it's on fire. Okay. I have no idea why that caught on fire. Let's catch it on fire more. I'm gonna completely ignore that. And... poof! Back in the main world. So yeah, let's just skip over that. And then there's explosive, which, again, I don't really know why you'd want to do that, but it's fun. Bang! Ba-doom! Skadoosh. I probably just destroyed those diamonds, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. They're up here. Yeah. So yeah, that's... it has a pretty decent chance of destroying the block entirely, so... not a good mining technique. That's pretty much just there if you're a pyromaniac. So yeah, mining is the main one. I like low focus best if you're not doing strip mining. It's pretty good. It'd be nice to have a long range, but only breaking one block. But I don't think there is that, so yeah. Oh well. It's a very fun mining tool. It's also not actually that high level, because you can, especially with the mod set here, you can actually make a... let's see if I can get up here. You can actually just make a, charging bench. What is the word? You can make a Mark II charging bench. Well, there's water there now. Well, that'll at least maybe clear up the lava. You can make a Mark II charging bench, which can actually charge these, even though you may not have Mark II, or medium voltage, or high voltage, or whatever the word is, infrastructure yet. So, it works. Come on, go away. But yes, it is a very fun mining tool. And I mean, it's a laser. It's a stinking laser. What's not to love about that? And as you can see there, it just destroyed one of the diamonds. There's actually no resemblance to this in the code, but I do think that it just destroys things that are useful. But that's just my opinion. But nonetheless, I would just say, avoid mining things like diamonds and really valuable stuff with it. And other than that, it's awesome. Whee! Yay, mining laser. And yes, you can shoot stuff with it. Because it's a stinking laser. Also, there's lava there. I'm gonna remedy that really, really fast. Jetpack. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. Nope. Although, a mining laser combined with a jetpack on hover mode makes a very effective mining tool. It makes it much easier to mine stuff like ravines, because ravines are just super, super annoying to mine. But with this new setup, you can just do this, and 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 this. I am way too ADHD today. Sorry, viewers. Where'd the creeper go? I was gonna annihilate a creeper. It'll do. Ah. 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 One thing to note, though, is that unfortunately it does not work on obsidian as much as everyone would want it to. It's also a pretty effective method for a quick escape route. Whee! I'm free! So, next up, we are just going to make a Mark III charging bench. Which is you, dang it, you, one more you. There we go. And then we need some high voltage cable. That goes there, wood around it. And we have a Mark III charging bench, which I can then come up here. And I don't know why footsteps are broken again. And probably get mauled now as soon as those fall. Okay, let's not. I can also actually get up here now. Hello. I can't do anything, but I'm up here. Yay. So here's the Mark III, which can hook up there and can charge things much faster. Or at least moderately faster, and has a slightly larger buffer. It's at least a little bit better. I should probably have actually compared these two to see if they are any faster. I'm pretty sure they are. I'm pretty sure. I'm actually not sure. Whatever, I'm gonna say it's faster. And then a nice thing to carry around is to keep a charging bench along with, that should actually be done. Whatever, leave it in there. Along with an extra energy crystal, which can get that. I already had some diamonds in here. And then you can make that into a lapitronic crystal, which is probably worthwhile since it's really not that expensive. And do that. Make two of these. Put that there. The energy crystal or lapitronic crystal upgrade is really worth the effort because it's not that expensive. Of course, I also don't actually know that you can you power that? I think you, maybe, I don't know, can you? Yeah, you can power that, okay, that works fine. Awesome. And then you can come up here and charge the lapitronic crystal. There you go, now it's charging at a full rate. And now this is dropping. I'm actually trying to get this to charge up all the way. I don't know why. It's not going to. But now, if something is dead, I can toss this down, put it in there, and put the lapitronic crystal in there, and it won't do anything because this isn't high enough level charging bench. That would work perfectly fine if you had Mark II charging bench and not a lapitronic crystal. Or, yeah. The concept still works. Just keep a charging bench and a lapitronic crystal in there, or just an energy crystal or something, so that you have power to recharge jetpacks and mining lasers on the go. Yay. Yeah, okay, so the difference between a Mark 1 and Mark 2 is fairly substantial. But the difference between a Mark 2 and a Mark 3 is basically nothing. Oh well. What does make a difference, though, is overclockers. Which it can't charge, but ignore that. Yay. So now that that's done charging, we can actually just go ahead and jump back. Grab that and replace it with the Mark II since it doesn't really matter. Although I will be putting some overclockers and energy storage upgrades in there, which do matter. So we'll see if those actually make a difference. And then we'll be able to just instantly recharge everything instantly. Awesome. And then we've got the Mark III here, which I can stuff in here and charge up whatever I want. And then pull the power back out and bring it. Awesome. So there's just pretty much extra power for if I ever need to recharge the jetpack. Okay. And lastly for today, let's just make some more overclockers. So we need some of that. That's probably good. And then make some of these. There you go. And then that. And actually gonna need a couple more. One more wire. So that. Make sure I have those and all the other stuff going around. That can go in there. And then grab all of these. Not that though. I made a lot of coolant cells. There you go. Lots of overclockers. And then you can just come up here and throw those somewhat evenly distributed on the machines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the rest can go on the compressor because I don't use the extractor much. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, this was kind of just all over the place. There wasn't really even a theme to this. I guess the theme was IC2. The theme was just IC2 upgrades. We'll stick with that. So that pretty much wraps up this episode. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter if you want notifications for things. Follow on Twitch if you want notifications for streams, which Portal is coming this next Friday. Sorry, I had some stuff yesterday, so wasn't able to actually stream, but Portal is coming, and so is the surprise. Yay. Comment if you have a comic, like if you liked the video, and subscribe if you like what I do. Thanks for watching. Ah. 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 Ah.